Hello. Hello, hello. Oh, right, I'm supposed to do the theme song, right? Whatever. Hello, hello. Hello, I am the lurker critic. I remember it, so you have to. This was such a dumb idea. Hello, everybody. Hello. Hi, Sade. Hi, Emiliano. Hi, Cinnamon Fox. How are you guys doing? Doing. Hi. Hello. Welcome to the Lurker Critic. Now, episode 1 of, I don't know, maybe 2, I don't know, maybe 1, I don't know. But anyway. I kids, yes indeed. I apologize for all the scuff and the delays. It's not like this stream was delayed like a week or anything. It's okay. Oh shoot. Steam notifications. Those don't exist. Just pretend that those don't exist. In fact, you know what? There we go. Oh yes. Now we are going to begin this stream, and this incredibly important canon event stream. Now, first of all, who am I? I am not the Lurker LP. I am the Lurker Critic. Lurker LP is not a very real name. We are two very separate entities. You see, Lurker Critic has a very nice hat. And Lurker LP is an ugly bald person. I review VTuber stuff because other things will get me DMCA'd. It's the truth. It's the reason why I canceled last night's stream. I'm fine. I'm not gonna get DMCA'd. It's fine. The stream will remain up, and we will be reviewing all this stuff. You know what? It's okay. We'll be fine. Second thing you need to understand is that all my opinions are facts, and you can and will obey them. Because who needs opinions on the internet? I mean that's what the funny Twitter people tell me, you know? The funny Twitter people tell me that everything is objective, you know? Like for example, if you objectively, what would be a good analogy? Objectively, people who refer to me as Lurker LP and not the Lurker Critic is gonna, you know, they're gonna get fired, you know? They're gonna get completely terminated, right? And you don't want that, right? Right? You want that, right? I can't legally zoom in because that affects my position on this desk, but you know what? That's okay. We'll work around this stuff. He will never find me. Now you may be wondering who he is. Anyway, we're not going to worry about him. We're not going to worry about what actions I did to this individual. We're just going to move on. Now, what will we be doing tonight? Today we are going to be reviewing something very important for VTubers, and something very important to VTubers. Originally, I was going to review VTuber clips, but that was probably going to get me banned in multiple countries, so we're not going to do that. Instead, we're going to do something far more important than that. We'll be reviewing VTuber mascots, like this. Not a good example. Yeah, that's what we'll be doing today. We will be attempting to rank various VTuber mascots. Because what's more important than the VTuber themselves? The more important factor is the tiny blob they use to represent themselves, to represent the fans, and you imagine yourself making fun of your favorite VTuber. You know, because that's always something that is very good. Anyway, so the example that we have here is IKEA Shark. Now, IKEA Shark is, very well for a mascot. It's very scrunkly in its design. It's very round. It's got that nice little sharkness to it. It's blue. It has two fins. It looks like a friend. It has a little mouth. It has all these very important things that like keep it to be important. I said not a good example, so prevent me from getting sued by IKEA. Anyway, here are the rating factors. Here are the important factors I'm going to rate them on. Okay, the rating system. This is my 100% objective thing, and by the end of the stream, you'll have the exact same opinion on these mascots that I do. Right? Right? Because absolutely that's what the stream is about. It's totally about thinking the same and totally not about thinking differently, and totally you guys are not going to disagree with me on these things. The first rating... Oh wait, the mascots will be ranked on the various rating system between various things, including but not limited to shape. What do they look like? What is their overall shadow? What's their symmetry? What do they look like? When I look at that mascot, do I think, that looks punchable, that looks kickable. That looks like I could hug it. A good mascot acquires multiple of these factors. Not just some of these factors, it requires multiple of them. If it doesn't have any of these factors, then what's the point of it? Hello, Emiliano, welcome to the stream. I don't know if you can see the entire thing, but you know what? That's okay, because we have important matters to discuss. For example, the perfect shape of a mascot. Back had to do something. Back had to do something. That's okay, Cinnamon Fox. It is very important that. Okay. Hi, Emiliano. Hi, Cinnamon Fox. It seems like a lot of us are coming in again. So let me recap what we're doing. We are reviewing mascots, and we are going to be doing them based on a very specific system. I'm here. I started by describing the shape. The shape is important due to the mascot should be multi-purpose. Could be used for wholesome moments, could be used for scary moments, could be used for moments that you want to kick your mascot against the wall. Very important mascot. Very important to judge a mascot on those things. All right. Secondly, uniqueness. Does it stand out from the competition? Does it look different enough? Does it look like like something I feel like something that I want something that stands out from the other competition of all the other mascots out there? Or will it just end up getting thrown into the shadows of all the other mascots? Oh wait, before I move on to marketability, I actually need to fix something real quick. Hold on. I actually need to fix something. Hold on a second. And we are back. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. And we are back. Why is there two of me? This was not supposed. That was not supposed to happen. Is there still two of me? Okay, good. No, there isn't. You saw my desktop for a second or two. That's okay. That's okay. It's fine. The scuff is a part of the experience. What isn't part of the experience, but what's also part of the experience of a mascot? Marketability. Do I want to look at the mascot and say, hey, I want to buy a plushie of that. I want to put it in a jar. I want to do all those important things to it. Like, I'm going to be a lurker in the lurker stream. I'm going to be a lurker in the lurker stream. That's okay, Sade. Now the question is will I want to purchase a marketable plushie or not? That is the really important question here. Fourth is color, because if your mascot isn't colorful, I may not enjoy it. Fifth is funniness. Oh shoot. Well, we'll group these together. Funniness and relatability. We gotta include these in the exact same topic. Does it have the funny design? Well, it needs to look funny. Because if it doesn't look funny, then what's the point? I mean, how else are you gonna point and laugh at yourself at the end of the day? Put in a jar? Yes, indeed. And not only that, relatability. Do you look at a mascot and say to yourself, is he just like me for real? Or do you just sit there and realize, man, this guy could never be me? That's what makes a good mascot. Because when you look at it, you may say, he just like me for real, or he don't look like me for real. And then there's also a 7th category known as verdict, but that category doesn't really matter. Now, we'll be rating a variety of mascots, and by variety, I mean just Hololive EN, Niji-Sanji, and Idol EN, because those are the only ones I can find mascots for. So yeah, we're going to be rating those, and we're going to be talking about various mascots, and how they rate up. And how they rate up on this scale. I dubbed this scale the Sumkurf scale. That sounded way better in my head. That sounded way better in my head than it did in real life. But you know what? It's okay. We're going to use this scale, and together we are going to prove what the best mascots are. Starting with mascot number 1. This one. The KFP, or the the Kentucky Fried Phoenix employee. Now, I want to ask your opinion. I want to ask chat's opinion first on this. What do you guys think of this guy? What do you think of him? I mean, you can see that he's very, very circular, very, very round, very eggy. He looks very distinguished. He has some nice clothes on. He seems to be a very distinguished gentleman. If you're wondering, this is Kiara's mascot from Hololive EN. And yeah, I'm just gonna ask, what do you guys think of him? I mean, very adorable. Indeed, he does have the very adorable little eyes. He does have his tiny little beak. He looks very distinguished. He has his wings. He looks very edible. All these things are very important in a mascot. But at the same time, though, I mean, he does look kind of like a chicken. All right. Yeah. Yes, Emiliano, this is Kiara's. I'm also sorry if my mic is acting up for any reason. Is it acting up? Hold on. Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's. Oh. All right. And here's the rating. So first of all, we have his shape. It is a perfect 10 out of 10. Obviously, he's shaped like a friend. He looks very. His shape is quite round, and quite adorable. Well, as it should be for any chicken. Again, the second thing is uniqueness, because obviously he's very unique. I mean, I too would be quite bold on the behalf of this KFP employee to join a esteemed corporation and also support their Oshi. Marketability 7 out of 10, and he looks very round. But the only problem is he's already pre-dressed. And obviously in 2023, you don't want to abuse fast food worker employees. You feel kind of bad for them because they're working for a minimum wage job. Color 4 out of 10. I mean, he's not really that colorful. I mean, he's mostly just white. I mean, he's a chicken, so there's not really much you can do with him. And overall, he's kind of just, a chicken. Funny, though. He is a 10 out of 10, 100%. Because what is more funny than capitalism? Because capitalism is a joke. It's very close to... It's close to be a copyright issue. Ooh. I'm certain we won't be DMCA'd for this, but as for relatability, I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 10. Why? Because despite the fact that he is very similar to a retail worker, I am not chicken. Verdict: he is very tasty. Would eat again. All right, we move on. All right, that one was fairly short. Yes, KFP. Korean Fried Phoenix, or Korean Fried Chicken. Sorry, Korean. No, it's Kentucky Fried Chicken, or Kentucky. It's Kentucky Fried Phoenix. I swear I'm this close to being calling myself Lurker XQC because of how inaudible I am when I speak. All right, we're just gonna move on before my speech turns completely, utterly inaudible. Alright, mascot number 2. Now we have this guy. This little guy, a dragoon. Look at... He's got a lot of the aspects of a cute design. He's got that big head. He's got those little horns. He's got a jersey on. He's got those tiny little legs. He's got those little arms. He's got his jersey with the number 93 on it. Very personalizable because anyone can have their own little number. What do you guys think of him? What do you guys think of the dragoon? What do you think he will fall on the scale? Well, while that happens, I'm going to take a sip of water. If you're wondering who this is from, this is Selen Totsky's mascot from Niji En. And yeah. I mean, I'm looking at him. I see his look. I mean, he looks very scrunky. He looks very scrunkle. It is very silly looking. It looks like a good cartoon dino. Well, here's how I would rate him. First, all right. This is his rating. First of all, his shape, 8 out of 10. I mean, look at him. He's a little guy. I mean, look at him. He's got all the aspects of a cute little creature. I mean, look. I mean, for one, his eyes are shut, which implies that he's a super sleepy boy. He's probably done a lot of work, watching his Oshi stream and doing other things like that. Other things like that throughout his day. He's probably really tired, Uniqueness, 5 out of 10. Because look, as much as the jersey adds to the character, a dragon is not the most original mascot choice, and neither is a dinosaur for the most part. I mean, it's cute, and the jersey definitely adds to it, and adds the customization of the. But at the end of the day, it is kind of just a purple dragon. But there's really not a lot to say in that front. Marketability though is a definite 9 out of 10. It's simple. It puts into it, and it's a nice design. It's easy on the eyes, and it makes you feel comfort, and it makes you feel like a sense of comfort and comfortability. It doesn't have to be like a super complicated design. Color, purple out of 10, because that's really all it is. It's not super colorful in the long sense, but again, it's supposed to add to the simplicity of the design, and because of that, it adds a lot overall. Funny, 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10. He does look like a funny little guy, but I don't imagine that he's going to be like in a lot of like funny scenarios. I don't feel like I want to punch him. I feel like I want to give him a hug. And at the end of the day, I feel like I don't know what that is. That would be like that's a very good thing for a mascot to be. A good mascot fills all the criteria. But like this guy kind of just like he kind of fulfills it. But that being said, though, he's very relatable, because I mean, look at him. He's very sleepy. He's just like me, for real. Sade is right. He's a very light purple. From my perspective, he's more of a pink in color, but still though, it's not a bad part of his design. It's just that in general, his color palette is very, it's basic. The final verdict is I want him on my wall because I want to hold this guy. Alright. We've been going by these very quickly, but now we're going to get into more complicated ones. Trust me. These are very trust me. These next two have been like preliminary rounds. I cannot speak for some reason. Preliminary rounds. Whatever. Mascot 3. I can't speak. I can't speak sometimes. I'm so sorry, chat. We have this guy. This is Fauna's sapling. Not Fauna's sapling. Fauna's mascot. These saplings. What do you guys think of him? It's a very simple design. It's very tiny design. It's very simple. It doesn't have a lot to it. It's just kind of a seed with black eyes and little blushes. I don't know, man. And it seems like it's kind of like the other design. And I mean, what do you guys think? Plain simple design. Yeah, that's fair. That's a fair point. That's fair. And the rating for this mascot is this. First of all, the shape is 10 out of 10. This guy is perfectly round. It is almost a perfect shape. It's ideal form. it's perfect for something marketable and perfect. But then everything else had to just kind of screw it up. First of all, let's talk about uniqueness. Oh shoot. It looks straight out of Pokemon, lol. True, Cinnamon, true. Uniqueness is going to be a 3 out of 10, because here's the thing though. It's kind of just a seed. It's just a seed with a smiley face. This is like a bad Pokemon design, because like, you know, it's like what people say about Pokemon sometimes, like when they want to criticize the design. It's just a thing for a smiley face. That's all the thing. That's all this is. Plant mascots are generally really hard to design, and I've yet to see one that I've been like crazy about. Even if I like the streamer in question, I generally don't like plant-based mascots, but and yeah, this guy is no exception. He doesn't really seem unique, and he's kind of just a seed. Marketability 1 out of 10. I mean, do you really want to own a seed? Think about this. Like, would you be a little kid and if you saw this thing like sitting in like the toys aisle at Targets, would you say to yourself, "Mommy, I want to have that one"? No, you just move on and go find the other stuff. No, you wouldn't want that. You wouldn't want this. It looks it looks boring. It looks plain, and nothing about it looks interesting. And I don't want that thing. And I don't even want to look at it for a long period of time. Maybe there'll be some person who looks at it saying that maybe I want that. But at the same time, though a majority of people are just gonna walk past by it. Color is 5 out of 10. I will admit they do use a ton of shades of green, and that makes it a lot more interesting than Selen's mascot, the Dragoons. But at the same time, though it's the only real thing that makes it stand out. And I will admit it does match Fauna's color palette really well. Oh, that's another thing. Another thing when it goes to uniqueness. Another thing is that this design is the saplings. This is Ceres Fauna's mascot. The Pomodachis are a very similar design. Let me pull up a picture of the Pomodachi real quick. Hold on a second. Let me pull up a picture of a Pomodachi real quick. Hold on. Just give me a second. Hold on a second. We so back. Now, those of you might be asking, asking, okay, what's the difference between this guy up here and what's the difference right here? This up here is a Pomodachi. This is a sapling. They are different. Surprisingly, they are completely different mascots, made by entirely different people. Conveniently, their creators both debuted in the exact same year. They're basically the same, and there's not much of a difference in them. There's a few differences, like the Pomodachis have legs, for example, and are yellow, and have a tinier leaf, and the saplings are more round, and they can have more green and stuff like that. They don't look different enough from each other, and I think that's a factor. I genuinely got confused with that when I first got into the VTubing community. This is this was such a weird design choice, and very odd. So yeah, they're very similar to each other. And in the long run, it definitely harms my opinion of them. Now, we're going to get rid of the palm. I feel like its unique shape is more interesting, though. Yeah, I agree. The Pomodachi definitely... I prefer the Pomodachi. I personally prefer it a lot better than the sapling. Also, this is the time for me to mention right now that this is not a criticism against the streamers themselves, just their mascots. I actually like Fauna a lot. I just didn't want... I'm just letting people know that, right, for future reference. I'm just criticizing the design of the saplings. Relatability, 0 out of 10, because I am not a plant. End of story. I don't think I really need to get into a giant debate about the design of a plant. The verdict is, I do not want stupid leaves. Who wants to be a plant at the end of the day? Who wants to return to nature? No one does. No one does. We're all fine in our current locations. So are we gonna rate me? Oh, don't worry. I have a special plan. Nah, if you hate the criticized mascot, you hate the VTuber 100%. Alright. Yeah, okay, that's all. We're going to move on to the next mascot. Now, this mascot is very familiar to to probably everyone in the chat. That's great. You guys were unable to hear me for like a couple seconds. I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry that it might cut out. So this mascot is very familiar. We all know what this one is. We all know who this mascot is. It is the Skrunkle, Rin Penrose's mascot. I don't know if this is Rin's official mascot or not, or it's her unofficial mascot, but what do you guys think of this? I mean, this mascot seems pretty circular. Indeed, I'm seeing a 10 out of 10 in chat right now. He's got those sunglasses, make him look pretty swaggy. He's got that little mouth. It seems like he's ready for a surprise. Nice. Nice. Yes, the marketable Skrunkly. The Skrunkly doo-doo. Now, obviously, we need to get into the rating system. First of all, shape. Skrunk out of 10. Skrunk out of 10, obviously. I mean, just look at this thing. It's so skrunkleable. Also, if you remove the eyes and the mouth and the eyes again, it looks like Among Us. But yeah, it is very circular. It's very comfortable. It looks like it's very... It's very, very good. Uniqueness, very out of 10. I mean, there is proof. There is actual proof from Rin herself that this is a customizable mascot. There is proof of that. Unlike the sapling, which just has to be a sapling and nothing else, you can actually customize the Scrunkly, if you will, and it makes its very perfect and round shape even more so perfect than it was before. Or this is just the basic design that I found on Google. Ooh, right here. This is just the basic default design. You could make it everyone. You want a blue Skrunkle? Sure. Why not? You want a orange Skrunkle? Sure. Or you want a Skrunkle that uncle that can bring your dad back? No. Oh, that's impossible. But you know what? Nothing. But you can at least try. You can make a Skrunkle that looks like your dad. Color marketability 7 out of 10. I had to give it a 7 out of 10, and because unfortunately, while I will say that the Skrunkle's not there, it's not marketable enough because I'm immune to the marketability that Rin had. I'm totally immune to it. I totally did not buy a Skrunkle. Moving on. Color, very colorful. We've already been over this. Funny, it's a very silly design. It's a very silly little design. It's a silly little guy. I mean, look at it. Look at him. You can customize it to look like Miguel O'Hara. That is true. That is very true. You can customize it to look like Miguel O'Hara if you want, and use it to harass Kai. You can do that. You can do that. You can do it to. You can make it look like. You can make it look like Asterion to go bully Kai. You can make it look like Vaporeon to bully Poco. You can make it look like Slenderman to bully Kata. It's the perfect tool. It's the perfect tool to do every VTuber fan's dream: bullying. Relatability, though, I will have to say is not relatable. And the verdict is why I said I wish I was him. I wish I was him, because I wish I was as perfect as the Skrunkle. A perfect entity. It is the perfect mascot. And they did a phenomenal job. It can look like Tom Brady. You're killing me, Emiliano. We're moving on before I die real. No, this isn't my death. This isn't my death stream. No, I have another stream planned for that. Moving on to mascot number 5. I forgot which one I put here. Oh. I probably shouldn't have. I should not have forgot that I put this guy here. Oops. Oops. Okay, so technically there is another mascot for Kai. It was one of her first streams I visibly remember. So for now, we're just gonna... I'm a good Kamisito. It's me. No, Nimbusi. No, please. Nimbusi, I'm sorry. That would be us, yes. So, alright, we're gonna take a look at the Nimbusi. Here are the ratings of the Nimbusi. First of all, shape, cloud out of 10. It is a very gorgeous design. Quite wholesome body. Adi. Roundness is supreme, of course. Or well, not really roundness. It's more lumpy. But I mean, the lumpiness kind of adds to the charm, you know. It doesn't really have a lot of like. like, it doesn't have like a lot of like, you better rate me highly. Don't worry, Nimbusi, you will be rated highly, do not worry. Obviously the cloud is very good. Uniqueness 8 out of 10. I mean, not a lot of VTubers use inanimate objects for their mascots. I mean, so this is a very, very few use vaporized water as a mascot. So very brave choice on Kai's behalf to use the almighty cloud as a mascot. Marketability 7 out of 10. Nimbusi is very cute. I mean, look at his little face. He's simple. He's got a little smile. He's got a little smile. He's very cute. He's very cute. He's very adorable. Very bold at the same time. The only thing is, I don't know how many people would like to have like a cloud. And plus, I don't think clouds are very scary. Actually, take that back. Rain's pretty scary. I mean, rain can be scary to some people. But Nimbusi isn't like a rain cloud. I mean, like... yeah. I don't know. I knew it was cute. Would people use it? But like, he does look like the perfect marketable plushie. I mean, he does look huggable. Depending on who you are, you might want to punch him. You can customize it. Yes, that is true. He's a very customizable design. I will also say that he's very colorful. 11 out of 10 in colors. Just from like the base colors alone, he uses a lot of like cool colors. And that's like, and it's a very nice color palette. It's a very pleasing design to look at, actually. Unironically, it's like a lot of blues and stuff. And it's actually, I don't know. I have a bias for cool colors, and like I like it. I like the design. I like the design. That's what I'm trying to say. Funny 9 out of 10. He's a very silly little dude. He's very silly. And look at him. He's so silly. Really. He's very funny. He's fun to look at. Relatability 10 out of 10 because he just like me for real. I mean everyone in this chat has to agree with me in that regard. He's literally me. I agree, and I agree every single time. Verdict: justice for Nimbusi because he did not have the right to leave. He did not have the right to be kicked out of Kai's stream. He deserved to have the stream once and for all. Nimbusi is my true Kamiyoshi. He is literally me. That is so true. He is literally Nimbusi. That is correct. He is you. He is, in fact, you. Alright. Mascot number 6. I also completely forgot who I put here. It's amazing that, considering that I've literally constructed this, like, over the past, like, 2 days, it's quite surprising that I forget every single mascot on here. I only remember, like, the first, like, 4. So, do you pick the cloud over the dragon? To say it is way more unique than Selen's design because it isn't just like a baby dragon, it actually is like unique. It actually is like a unique design. It's like a lot of dragon VTubers like Nimbusi is generally something that helps you stand out, you know? It helps us stand out, you know? Alright. Oh, actually, I remember what mascot 6 is. It is another idol mascot. I don't know why I put them all together, but I did. And I feel like Nimbusi is good, but I feel like this one has some competition. What do you guys think of this one? This is the Dum Dums from Momo's stream. This is Momo Otaku's mascot. He's got those big ol' eyes, those thick, bodacious lips and mouth. It's sus. My enemy. He's got those. He's got those. I don't know what those are called. Like he's got those very grippable. Like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, is it like a? Is it a? I don't know what those are supposed to be. Piggy bank mouth. Yeah, Nimbusi, we're not fighting the hot thing, the dum-dums. We're fighting our enemy's the family, and I didn't put the family in the stream, so we're not reviewing them. True. If there is any else, they're not gonna get banned. Don't worry, Nimbusi, don't worry, okay? Oh yeah, and he's got those tiny little arms. Those little tentacles. You also noticed that I put him at number 6 and number 8. So yeah, what do you guys think of him? Beyond the fact that he is Nimbusi's mortal enemy for some reason. Do you think he looks ugly? Do you think he looks cute? Do you think he looks sexy? It was a joke. He's a solid 7. It's more like Pepe the Frog. Okay, do you see? This is where you guys are factually wrong. First of all, his shape, 10 out of 10. Look at this design. Look at this design. Look at this shape. He's very round. He's very beautiful. He's a beautiful man. He's a beautiful man. He's beautiful. His shape is perfect for all those things. For all the things that are possible, you know? He's more than just an octopus. He is a Husdumbo. His uniqueness, 9 out of 10. And listen, I know an octopus is not the most like unique thing ever, but all that factor is counteracted by one important thing. His lips. Those piggy bank lips. Look how gorgeous they are. You could fit a whole quarter in there. Marketability, 9 out of 10. and as you can see, he's very marketable. Or marketable. He looks like something that would simultaneously you want to give a hug, punch, and looks like it would be your sleep paralysis demon. It's perfect. You are astonished by his sexiness. We'll get to that. It is an all-time perfect mascot. I mean, look at it. I mean, look at it. It's an incredible looking creature. Designed for so many different purposes. And think about it, it's more than just plushies. It would fit on t-shirts, it could fit on piggy banks, it could fit on car stands, it could be a sticker, it could be a hat, and you could walk up and interact with your fellow fans. It is a perfect design. Funny, 100 out of 10. It is very funny. It is a very funny design. Color though is 8 out of 10 because I mean it is kind of just a pink design. What Emiliano? Would you not want to wear this guy in public? Would you not want to wear this guy in public? Look, this is a perfect design. I have no idea what you're talking about. Why would you not want to wear this guy in public? Anyway, back to its color. Yeah, the color is the thing that I will... Are you saying that I'm a tentacle man? Are you saying that I'm a tentacle man, Emiliano? Wow. Unbelievable. Oh. The reason that I am in love with this design is not because of that, but rather because of his incredibly thick lips and beautiful eyes. In fact, you know what? Give me a moment. We're so back, boys. We're so back. We're so back, boys. We are so back. We are so back, boys. We are so back. Apologies for the scuff. Again, at this point, it seems like it's a tradition of my streams that we encounter just high amounts of scuff. You know, it's part of the Lurker LP experience. Oh, right, and credit to Riot Maru on Twitter. They made this originally, this version of the Dum Dums, because all the other versions of the Dum Dums are lame. It's also the reason why there are no more idol mascots, because I couldn't find them. But now we have mascot number 7. Oh, I'm sorry, mascot 6.1. Right, I forgot about this. Yes. Alright, mascot 6.1. Now, we don't need to review this one. This guy is a really good design right here. Shape lawyer. Now, this one is it's very lawyer shape. He's very professional. He's very good at what he does. Uniqueness, he's the best in town. Best I know, for a matter of fact. Marketability, very marketable. It's how I was able to find him so quickly. Color, justice. You know, because justice doesn't have a color. Justice is blind, as people say. Funny. It's able to be very funny when you are behind bars. Relatability 0 out of 10. That's because I'm not my lawyer. And the verdict is, see you soon, Emiliano. Roka has one? Roka has a mascot? Yeah, that is true. That is true. She does have one. I don't know if she posted the full design on Twitter, though. I probably could go out of my way to find it. It's fine. Anyway, see you soon, Emiliano. Alright, mascot number 7. This one is a personal favorite. This is an Alopeep. This is an Alouette's mascot. I found this little gif of him dancing on Google. So what do you guys think of him? He has the moves for starters. He's got 4 little eyes. He's got those little cheeks. He doesn't have a mouth. He's got some cute little wings. He's got the ears. He's got a little head feather. What do you guys think of him? He looks pretty cute. Some people could probably say that he's ugly. Not Roka's? No, this is Enna's mascot. Enna Alouette's. Also, Emiliano. Here's mascot 6.1 if you didn't remember. Remember, his shape is lawyer. He's the best in town. His marketability is very. His color is justice. Funny. It'll be funny when you're in bars. His relatability is not mine. And I will see you soon, Emiliano. Just reminding you of that. If you don't remember. Anyway, back to the Alopeep. Don't worry, that's not a threat. That's not a threat. Threat my viewers? Never. Anyway, on to the Alopeep's verdict. Shape. Ideal. It is the ideal shape for an entity. I mean, it's perfect. It's perfect. I mean, look at this thing. It's got the arms and the legs, and somehow simultaneously very round. Uniqueness. It's extremely unique. I mean, it looks like it could be anything. Is it a little tiny man? Is it an alien? Is it a bird? Is it a fairy? Is it a bug? Who knows? Who really knows? Really knows. As you can see, his shape is also very important for holding off of sick dance moves. Yeah, his marketability, very perfect for boys and girls. It looks like it can be used to scare. It looks like it can be used to hug. It looks like you could kick it across the wall. You could throw it against the wall. Who knows? You could use it for any number of things, really. Its color is purple, but it's not necessarily purple. It's unlike Solen's design. It has a cute little aspect to it, you know. It's very friendly, you know. Friendly, very cute. What did I do? Emiliano, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It does look like it has 4 eyes, indeed. And that adds to the charm, you know. It could be a mouth. It could be a little face. It could look like it has 3 eyes. It looks like it could have 2 eyes on the side and 2 eyes not on the side. Right? You come with infinite possibilities for what eyes it could have. It's got these little freckles. Funny. It's very silly. And look at this guy. He's proving his silliness right now. Relatability, it looks like me, for real. Oh, and verdict, it is the perfect life. I mean, there's not really much better you can get from this. I mean, it's perfect. Well, maybe not truly perfect. But you know what? It is a great design. And truly, it is very beautiful. Alright, mascot number 8. There are 3 more. 3 more very important mascots to show. Actually, wait. Is it 3 more or is it 4 more? I can't remember. Regardless, we are taking a look at this mascot next. This is the most niche mascot on the list. I guarantee you do not know who this mascot is. And I swear it is not me. I swear this is not my mascot. Also, sorry, I showed the results. Does anyone have a guess of who this guy is? Meantime, I'm gonna try to describe him. I mean, he has a hat. He has a smiley face. He has little arms. There's really not a lot to say here. I mean, he kind of just exists. Literally me, for real. You're right, it is literally us, for real. So this is Gyrus. It is Iris's mascot. Iris from Hollow Life. You can clearly tell. You can clearly tell this is Iris's mascot. Shape 1 out of 10. I mean, it's a stick figure. I will give it credit though. It is a very unique design. And not many people would make stick figures their mascot. Like that was a very. It was me walking around with my hat. Cinnamon Fox, is that what you look like IRL? Just like, are you just a 2D guy walking down the street? Just like a 2D cartoon man? I mean, you know what? We're moving on. Markability 0 out of 10, because I mean anyone can draw a stick figure. Color 0 out of 10. It has no color. It is literally just a monochromatic black and white. 2D guy with a fox ear and tail. Who is this from? Who's this from? This is Iris's mascot. Iris from Hololive, Ian. I know, it's so easy to tell, right? Relatability, 1 out of 10. I mean, one thing I will admit, he does look very creepy. He does look like he would stare into my soul. But I would try to avoid him at the end of the day. If I saw this guy, unless it's Cinnamon Fox, because apparently he looks like that in real life, I would try to avoid this guy at the end of the day. If he had a conversation with me, I'd run for the hills. So I think that I would genuinely be quite scared of him. And yeah, I just would not want to be around this guy. I'm very scared of him. Very scared for real, for real. Alright, mascot number 9. This one is a little more recognizable. It's very associated with a certain VTuber. This is one of Kyo Kanako's mascots, because apparently the Kiyomis have 3 different designs, at least what I found on Google, but this is the most common one that he uses. It is an elephant. It's one of my sleep paralysis demons. My other one is Among Us Kai. I mean, I'm 99% sure that Gyra's killed my family, but you know what? We're just gonna move on from that. But yes, this is Kyo's mascot. It's very easy to tell that it's Kyo's mascot. It literally has his color palette. What do you guys think? That means, if you're wondering, this is another piece of art I took from Twitter. I'm gonna credit the guy and when we get to the rating section. What do you guys think of him? He's got a little elephant trunk, you know. He looks like he's very cute. At the same time, though, he looks like he's very stressed about his Oshi, you know. He's very thirsty. No, it's not the good kind of thirsty. I don't think. He's got a little zipper on his ear, you know. Kind of like Kyo's design. He's got that little colorful palette. You know, little stuff like that. Anyway, here are the traits. So first of all, shape 6 out of 10. I mean, it's kind of just an elephant with different colors at the end of the day. It looks like that cute elephant from Winnie the Pooh. Oh, it looks like the Heffalump. Yeah, it does kind of look like the Heffalump. But yeah, it's kind of a round. It has its, you know, it's a very simple elephant design versus the very uncanny design. This looks like that Mr. It literally looks like the Mr. Incredible meme. You know the one where like he becomes uncanny. That's literally what this reminds me of. Then we have the uniqueness. I'd say 8 out of 10 because I mean it is pretty unique that someone picked an elephant for their mascot. I think the only other like really unique one we talked about is Kai's Cloud. Marketability 7 out of 10 because I mean it is kind of just a stuffed elephant. Everyone likes elephants though, and elephants. You know, I mean I don't imagine like it would really generate a lot of like, you know, fandomness, but I think it would be pretty marketable. I will also say that this is not the only Kiyomi design out there. There are 2 others. There is I think a cat design, and I think there's a rabbit design as well. Oh, if I had more monitors, I'd try to find them. You know, we're gonna be right back, and I'm gonna try to find the other Kiyomi designs. Give me a second. I really need to. We'll be right back. Screen. Hold on. It's okay, boys. We're back. We're back. I just wanted to show you guys the other two Kiyomi designs. I promise that this isn't scuffed. These are also designed by Kitty on Twitter. So yeah, there's a Kyo rabbit and there's a Kyo cat. So they're two different designs for Kiyomi. So I think that in general, the fact that there are like multiple designs to choose from makes it like a more unique design at the end of the day, you know? I don't know if you can see them all, but yeah, they have all their little designs and stuff like that. They also have the same color palette, but the elephant is the one that generally is like the most commonly associated with Kyo, so that's why I included that. So yeah. Funny, it looks kind of funny out of 10. It looks kind of funny because like at the end of the day, like look at them. They look kind of cute. They look kind of funny, you know. Relatability. I am neither out of 10 because according to this text, according to this text, you're either a cheerful boy and fans, and the I'm so thirsty kind of fans. However, I am neither kind of fans. I'm the fans who bully Kyo to death. And the verdict, either my best friend or worst nightmare. One last thing I want to say is it's weird that the always sick Kyo is represented by an elephant, the animal that's represented for prosperity and stuff like that. Anyway, we're gonna move on before this gets too dark. Mascot number 10. This is one of the last of two mascots. Goofy Goober guy. If you're referring to Goofy yes. Anyway, mascot 10. Mascot 10. Let's talk about something a little bit more light than sickness, like graduation. So this is the Sanalites. I guarantee this was before our time. But this is Sana's mascot, the Sanalites. She was from Hololive EN before she graduated, and this was her mascot. So what do you guys think of this guy? He's a dog. I mean, but it's a very unique take on a dog. It's a bred dog. He's very loafy. He's round. He's got the little tail. He's got sprinkles on him, which is supposed to represent sugar bread, apparently. He's got that little antenna, which is supposed to, like, it's kind of like a satellite, you know? He looks very marketable and cute. You know, he looks like what everyone would imagine like a good dog would be like. What do you guys think? 1,000 out of 10? I agree. That is a really good one. It looks like a Shiba and a dog at the same time. I mean, it's bred, so like I don't think you could imagine it. It looks kind of like, I guess it'd probably kind of be like a pug with like a smushed face. But imagine it would be more happy to be alive than the Shibas. Not Shibas, I meant to say pugs. Why did I say Shibas are unhappy to be alive? Shibas are not happy to be alive. Neither are sheeps, for that matter. Sheeps are not happy to be alive. I mean, they probably are now, considering that Pochi's on break. But, like, they're not happy to be alive. No 10,000. Okay. Here's the verdict, and apparently it's very tiny. Shape, red out of 10. This is an amazing shape. It is very, very shaped red. It's very shaped red. The funniness is also a 10 out of 10. Because I mean, come on, it's a loaf of bread, dog. You know? I feel like I rated this guy a little too hard, in actuality. But like, first of all, uniqueness, it is a 7 out of 10. The thing is, dog mascots are kinda, you know, they're kinda overdone. But I feel like this design definitely like fixes a lot of the issues by combining it with bread and like adding a lot more features to it. Like it does a lot of things to like fix like, you know, like what dogs have. You know, marketability 4 out of 10. It is marketable in the fact that it's a dog and is very cute. But at the same time, though, I don't want to punch it. I want to pet it. I'm going to give it hugs. I'm going to give it treats. And for some reason, people may not want to own a piece of bread. I mean, you know, maybe I should have taken... You know, maybe when writing this, I should have taken that back. I just realized that there was, like a lot of, like, plushes and stuff that, like, would be bread. So, like, that would be, like, are, like, food and stuff. So, like, maybe I'm wrong about that. Funniness, 10 out of 10. 100% 10 out of 10. And it's a funny design, you know? It's a cute little design. Relatability, 5 out of 10. I'm not that dog. I don't have that dog in me, unfortunately. Verdict, he is very, very tasty. 10 out of 10, I would love to eat him any day. Also, credit to Ensor on Twitter, because he made this design, and I could not find his design of these things alone. Alright. Final one. Oh shoot. I didn't do the image thing. Oops. So the final mascot is the Mistakes. And you can already see my opinion on this guy. Before we talk about him, what are your opinions on him? What is your opinion on the Mistakes? I'm creating a lot of controversy with this opinion. I'm gonna create a lot. Okay. Okay. You know what? Before I read this, I'm going to defend myself. Because you know what? Here's the important thing. He's just a little guy. He's a funny little man. I mean, come on, guys. He's a little man's. It's a genius idea. It's like a fox, but like the color's inverted, and they're called the Mistakes. And like that's the whole thing. It's a pun. It's so cute. Look at it. Yeah, look at this. And it also helps that this design in particular is especially designed to be huggable, because it's the plush design. This design was so cute that even Mista used it on his streams before he died. But that's not important right now. It's a perfect design. Look at it. Look at it. He's round. He's so soft. I just realized that Cinnamon Fox has Fox in his name, so he's gonna be biased towards this guy anyway. But you know what? That's okay. It's perfect because he's just a little guy, and that's honestly gonna be perfect. And that's it. That's all of the mascots. There's no anything else. Oh, one more. Fellas, you're not ready for this. There's one more mascot that I have not mentioned yet. The most important mascot of them all. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a canon event. It was meant to happen. Because I will be debuting my official, totally not unofficial mascot. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. That's right. It's the Demon Core, boys. And ranking it is irrelevant. It's a perfect design. We will all be dead soon anyway. We are gonna die. That was the whole stream. I know you're watching this, but I can feel the disappointment going on right now. I can literally feel it. Is that the background sound? No, it's not. It's just my computer. My computer's super loud. I'm sorry. I wish you said something sooner. I would have fixed. You know what? You know what? You know what? It's fine. You know what? We're gonna give it the chance. We're gonna let you guys use the ranking system to rank my unofficial mascot for right now. What do you guys think of it? The Demon Core. I will draw you a mascot, man. You just gotta ask. Okay, though. Like, in all seriousness, though, if when there is a mascot, I do want to officially like debut it. This was kind of be like a separate, like, kind of like jokey stream. It was supposed to be completely different than like. It wasn't like supposed to be like a mascot introduction stream or anything like that. A solid 4.5. You know what? I'll take it. It's a solid 4.5. Just don't remove. I just need to make sure to not remove the screwdriver on you guys. Otherwise, we'll be doomed for all of us. Yeah. It would be much better if it was a helmet. That would be true. It would be a much better. It would be a much. But could you imagine that, just a freaking Demon Core helmet? Anyway. Oh, whoops! I didn't mean to do that. It has room to improve. It has room to improve. I agree. It was the most effective weapon evolved. It was too effective of a weapon. It was too effective. It has reach. Thank you guys so much for coming to this. I really appreciate it. This was kind of just like a silly little stream that I came up with. I have no idea why I delayed it so much, but I wanted to make it like as best as I could. I really appreciate like you guys all like coming to the stream and chatting and stuff like that. You know, actually, I'm gonna turn on the BGM real quick. Hold on. We back. Okay. Again, this was all a joke, for the most part, except for the except for like the fact that I am actually designing a mascot. I am kind of in the process of like rebranding and stuff like that. Like, I do plan. They're actually. This is kind of like an unofficial official announcement. I am planning on actually getting like a legitimate model and mascot and layout and stuff like that, like official branding and stuff. It's just not right now. The plan for it is not for a little bit. I'd say it probably is going to be released in like the official branding of this channel and stuff is gonna come in like late December, early January. It's just that with school right now I have a lot of trouble working on stuff like that, and the balance stuff of like between that and streaming is like really difficult as it is. But as you see, I have a schedule. It is on my Twitter if you want to look at it. Tomorrow I will either be playing Cookie Run Kingdom or Overwatch 2's PvE. I don't know which one yet. I'm going to... It just depends if I can get Cookie Run Kingdom set up. If Cookie Run Kingdom gets set up, I'm going to do that one. But if not, then I'm going to do Overwatch 2. And yeah, that's going to be it. So what's with the fanfic stream, Lurker? Don't worry about that, Emiliano. Don't worry about that. You just... Don't worry your pretty little head about it. You'll see. you'll see the fanfic stream. You'll see what the fanfic stream is about. So with all that being said, though, I will see you guys tomorrow. And hope you guys have a great evening. All right. Bye-bye.